So I'm in the process of uploading a video, and I've come to the conclusion that I need a little bit better of a system, and I need to be maybe a little bit more consistent with my upload times. So I think what I will do is, in an effort to upload more frequently, if I wake up at like 4 or 4:30 in the morning, I will just take all of the footage that I filmed the previous day and I will compile that into a average-ish, mediocre-ish video and release it to the wild of the internets. Now you might be asking, what do I use to shoot my quality videos on? I will show you. That's a great question. When I'm feeling 4K-ish, I will use this Canon point and shoot, which is capable of doing 4K. 4K, though it's buttery looking and smooth, it takes slightly longer to upload and it takes up a lot of hard drive space, so I don't really do a whole lot of 4K on videos. Next is the camera that I'm using right now, which is my Canon T3i with a Rode shotgun microphone on it. Canon T3i is my favorite DSLR. However, it is plagued with it will automatically stop recording. I don't understand why. I don't know if there's a software fix for it. It has a fast enough memory card for transfer, read and write speeds. I don't know why it does that, but the first T3i that I had and this T3i that I have do it. This one doesn't do it as much. The previous one did it quite a bit. The next thing that I use is something that you've seen before. Ta-da! This beautiful setup right here. This is a Canon XA30 with a Rode shotgun microphone on this, and this is my H4n Pro recording device. I use this for more stationary videos and I sync up the audio together in post. It's great. It's fun. I like it. I haven't used it this year because it's not too far into the year, but you get what I'm saying. Lastly, for the video recording is my iPhone 11 Max Pro with Pickle Rick pop sock. I hate pop socks, but I only ordered one because my wife wanted one, and in order to get free shipping, they suckered me into it. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get Pickle Rick. So I got Pickle Rick. I'm a pickle! I will also be uploading gameplay footage, and you might say, hey, what do you use to capture and edit your gameplay footage? That's an excellent question. I use the HD60 or HD60S Elgato capture card for the Xbox One footage that I record and PlayStation 4. It's easier to record on the Xbox One than it is the PlayStation 4. And by easier, I mean on the Xbox One, it's plug and play. On the PlayStation 4, I have to go in the settings and shut some HTTP or whatever protection thing off. So I record primarily on the Xbox One, and I've done it one time with the PlayStation 4. However, the PlayStation 4 does, in my opinion, look a lot better. What do I edit it on? Well, I'll tell you in a second. Primarily I use this 2011 13-inch MacBook Pro with 16 gigs of memory and 2 terabytes of solid state goodness in it. I connect the Elgato to this, I capture from this, and I edit on this sometimes. What do you edit these wonderful vlogs on? I do that on my brand new 2020 13-inch MacBook Pro with 16 gigs of memory and a 256 gig solid state drive. I connect a 4 terabyte external drive to this, and I edit all of my videos off of that to save the space. This computer is awesome. if you're gonna get one, I would recommend a 1 terabyte hard drive. Possibly, if you have the extra money, go to a 2 terabyte hard drive. If you don't use either of those, like on your last video, you didn't edit it on either of those computers, what computer do you then use? Great question for that. We gotta take a trip on our favorite rocket ship, Zoomy Zoom. This beast right here is my 2010 Mac Pro. It has 10 gigs of memory. It's I think a Xeon processor of some sort, and it has terabytes upon terabytes of storage. If I remember correctly, I think I have a total of 15 terabytes of storage when you account for what's in there and then the external drives that are right here. That's what I use. I prefer Apple just because I'm already invested in their ecosystem, and for what I do, the ease of the products working together with things and using Final Cut Pro or iMovie, it's easier for me. I could use Adobe on a PC, but I'm not a PC guy anymore. Gaming is console gaming. Maybe someday when I get a little bit older, I might go back to PC gaming, but I don't see that in the foreseeable future. Once it's edited all up, I will share it with you, the YouTube audience. I will also tweet it out to the Twitterverse, and something that I've started, when I say recently, I mean probably like last year or so, I've started to share it on Facebook. And I never used to share my videos a whole lot on Facebook, not because I'm ashamed of this or anything like that. I make these videos because they're entertaining to me. I appreciate that you take time out of your day and watch them. So I started sharing them with Facebook because I have a lot of friends on Facebook. And when people are bored on Facebook, they tend to click on things on Facebook. So that drives the view counts up higher than if I was to just normally release it into the wild on its own and not share it at all. Also in the description, I pimp out some things that are beneficial to both you and me. Recently, it's been a podcast. Then it's my eBay site store where I sell shit to people. Then there is the Acorns app, which the link might still work. It might still give you $5, and it might still give me $5. I should probably look to see if I need to update it. And lastly is my Patreon site, where if you want to give me $1 a month, you can give me $1 a month. If you want to give me more, you can give me more. If you want to sponsor a video, business, if you have something where you want to reach like 20 or 30 more people, you pay me, I'll sponsor it. Also, thank you to the continued support of my Patreons. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I appreciate that you have graciously given me your dollars every single month. I sent you a link. You know what the money's going to be used for. If you become a Patreon member at any dollar amount, just looking for that dollar, that $1 a month, you get a link and I share with you where your money goes. So that's it. That's what I use for videos and capturing gameplay and editing the different videos on. Yeah.